It was a very successful meeting in a number of ways. I mean, we have issues on the agenda that we have been thinking through, working on for many years. For example, we just concluded CARIFESTA 13 in Barbados, and so we did a review of that experience so that we can ensure that the lessons learned carry forward to Trinidad for CARIFESTA 14 in 2019. And the regional development strategy, we advanced that by looking at the action and implementation plan for the strategy. But I think most importantly, and I think what was perhaps most fulfilling for the delegates, was that we had a really good discussion on financing culture. Because I think across the region, directors, the CARICOM Secretariat, all of the relevant entities are strapped for resources. And at this meeting, we had representation from the ACP Secretariat, from UNESCO, from the Caribbean Development Bank, and from Caribbean Export. So we had a really excellent discussion on how we can build the partnerships. We got insights into funding mechanisms available in many of these, particularly UNESCO and the ACP, that we weren't aware of before, and some of the changing regulations to access the funding. So I think directors found that very useful. The Caribbean Development Bank is about to launch a regional fund for culture with startup capital of $2 million, 2.6. And so that was good for the directors too, to hear about the plans for that initiative. And Caribbean Export has resources under the 11th EDF, and they're doing quite a bit of work in the cultural and creative industries. So I think all in all, that was especially very useful for all of us.